Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Hunty's Dollies, and for those of you that may not have watched my previous videos or new to the channel, I basically just kind of review and talk about Barbies, and this is for a channel for adult doll collectors only, so if you're under the age of 18, please stop watching this video and go grab someone who is over 18 to watch this video with you. Now, maybe you've already read the title of the video, but today we're going to be looking over a couple of, sometimes they call them Birthday Barbie, Birthday Wishes Barbie, but basically they put out a Barbie every year um, to commemorate someone's birthday. I believe today they're called like Birthday Wishes Barbie. 90s they were called Happy Birthday Barbie. The one that I got recently because my birthday is coming up here in a couple of days. And so I kind of have a little tradition every year before I was engaged and before I was with my fiance. I'd buy myself, some kind of Barbie for my birthday. And last year I bought a birthday Barbie, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna continue that every year. I'm gonna go ahead and buy me a birthday Barbie every year from now on. And so as I was saying, let's see. The one I got here, I got her off of eBay, and I believe she is from 1994. So this is 1994 Birthday Barbie. And so here she is in the box. I miss these fun boxes with the windows, the Barbie pink. I wish Mattel would bring these back because they're my favorite. But as I was saying, they still have these dolls today. They first started coming out in 1990 was the first year they did the Birthday Barbie. And this one's 94, and I have another one over here. I got her last year. She's already unboxed. I believe this one was 95 or 96. And as you can tell, this one is the Teresa doll. I can't remember if every year they did a Barbie, and then an African American one, and then a Teresa one. I'm not sure. Especially I think the first year in 1990, they only did a Christie, but they still called her Barbie, and a Barbie. I'm not quite sure when they started adding Teresa in the mix, but I'm certainly glad they did. I saw her, and I had to have her last year for my birthday. She's so pretty. I love the 90s Teresa face mold. It's my favorite rendition of Teresa. And what I love about these birthday Barbies is they literally, this one looks like she could be a birthday cake. This elaborate, beautiful, brightly colored, ball gown, the curling ribbon in her hair. It's in the shape of a bow. I mean, these dolls are so beautifully done. I will say, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I will say the modern ones that are out, they're just not my favorites. For one thing, I'm not a fan of the Millie face sculpt. Another thing, the Model Muse body is not one of my favorites. But they do produce these every year since 1990. They're kind of like the holiday Barbie. We get a holiday Barbie every year since 1988. And when it gets close to the holidays, I will do a video on my holiday Barbies. And again, most of my holiday Barbies, like my birthday Barbies, are going to be from the 90s. I have very few modern holiday Barbies because they're just not as fun or as elaborate as the ones from the 90s. And that's how I feel about the birthday Barbies too. So again, this one's Teresa. She's very pretty. Again, love her dress. And every year they try to change up the dresses like they do with the holiday Barbies. So there's Teresa now. They don't call her Teresa on the box or Christy on the box. They're just birthday Barbie. They usually kind of define them as brunette, African American, and blonde. So this one is in her box, and we are going to be taking her out of the box today. So let me get started on that. Now, I like to have a variety when it comes to the holiday Barbies and these birthday Barbies. So next year, since I already have a Teresa and now I have a Christy or African American one, however you want to refer to her, I think next year I will probably get a blonde, a Barbie, and that way I'd have one of each. Then I got this one because she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, and like I said, I like variety in my dolls. And also, when you find a Teresa or a Christy or African American Barbie, new in box for a decent price, I got her at a really good price. You kind of have to grab them up because they tend to be a little bit more expensive than a blonde Barbie because they didn't make as many. And so I had to grab her up, and I thought she was beautiful. I loved how the colors popped on her, with her beautiful hair and her gorgeous skin tone. So I don't know. I just had to have her. Plus, it was getting close to my birthday, and I wanted a birthday Barbie. And I'll eventually probably get all the ones from the 90s. And if you want, maybe next year, I might go ahead and buy a modern one if I can find one at a pretty good price, and compare the modern one to the ones from the 90s. But I can tell you right now, there's no comparison. The ones from the 90s are absolutely the best. Okay, let's get her out. Now, if any of you collect the holiday Barbies, they all come with a stand. But these dolls, unfortunately, don't. The ones from the 90s, anyways, don't. I believe the modern ones probably do because now they're considered more of an adult collector item. And these, kind of like the holiday Barbies, started out more as a play line type doll. So I'm not sure why the ones from the holiday Barbies from the 90s would have a stand or come with a stand, but the birthday Barbies wouldn't. I don't know what the reasoning was behind that. So you will have to provide your own stand for these dolls if you decide to take them out of the box. Now let's get a close look at her. I mean, look at her face and her makeup. Isn't she beautiful in this dress? I mean, she looks like she's going to either her own birthday party or a very nice dress up birthday party, or maybe she's the entertainment at someone's party. Who knows? But look at these huge sleeves. She has a sash that says happy birthday on it. I think that's so beautiful. And she Teresa had the hair bow. She's got also a hair bow, but it's more out of cloth. She's got like two hair bows. One out of ribbon, one out of cloth, and then she's got the curling ribbon in her hair. Because what's more birthday than curling ribbon? And on her dress, she's got very beautiful pink hearts, curling ribbon, and confetti. She looks like she's about to be the center of attention of the party. And I love her eye makeup and her lipstick. That is a gorgeous shade of pink. And of course, as with a lot of the 90s Barbies, she's got earrings and a ring. And a lot of times the earrings and the rings coordinated with their outfits. Teresa's earrings and ring are in the shape of a rose. To me, it looks like a rose. It's a flower. That's very pretty. And you can see, they from year to year, they were all pretty similar as far as color. Lots of pink, lots of blue. I believe, and I might get this doll next year. I believe the one from, if Teresa's not 95, then she's probably 96. And the one I'm thinking of was either from 95 or 94, 93. She came in a dress very similar to this, but it was blue. It was real pretty blue. It had the same print, but it was just in a blue color. So I might get that one next year for myself for my birthday. But I just think she is just stunning. Both of them are. I think both these dolls are just too beautiful for words. And what I liked what they did with this doll is her hair isn't black. It's a really beautiful shade of brown. It's almost the same shade as Teresa's. And I think that is very pretty. That they decided to go with brown hair instead of jet black. I think that's a very beautiful choice. It looks really good on her. I just think everything just really pops on her very well. She's beautiful. Now, she also came with another thing that I love about 90's dolls. Of course, she came with her shoes. These are white, and Teresa's, I believe, are pink or pastel pink. And of course, the hairbrush. I have so many of these hairbrushes, and I absolutely love them. I actually use them too. Love those hairbrushes. I wish they would bring these back. With the Rewind dolls, which I have the first 3 that came out. I might do a video on those. They came out with these brushes, but they didn't have as many bristles as these did. So it was like, oh, we got them back, but oh, they're missing a few bristles. But so she came with a brush and her shoes. I'm gonna set her down over here because I forgot to grab her stand. And then a lot of the 90's dolls came with these fun cardboard pop outs that you can put together. It looks like, I guess this is a birthday card, some napkins, maybe a plate for the cake. Yeah, it looks like a plate for the cake because I think this turns into a slice of birthday cake. And, a cup and a fork and, what are those things called? They have at birthday parties. I think they pop open and sprout confetti and stuff. So these are always a lot of fun. And a lot of 90's dolls came with, and 80's. The 80's and 90's dolls came with these cardboard pop outs. It was just a nice little touch, a nice little extra accessory to go with the doll. And again, I wish they would do something like this. I mean, how much extra could this cost to do? And again, I love these boxes. I wish they bring these boxes back. I'm sure it has to do with cost. These probably cost more to make, but I don't know because they're not all plastic. They're some kind of like paper or cardboard, like a thin cardboard. But just, I don't know. The 90's Barbies were just so well done and beautiful. And a lot of the ones from the 90's had this saying on it, the prettiest present of all. And of course, they're not wrong. She's gorgeous. And of course, every year to go with the dolls, Barbie would put out, I dropped the box, would put out paper plates for the birthday, and the paper plates, cups, and napkins would have the doll's picture of that year on them. I don't, Mattel doesn't really do that. I don't think, I mean, of course they still have birthday plates and hats and stuff, but I don't think it features the birthday doll that year. I think it's just generic cartoon Barbie birthday stuff. I'd have to look. But again, these are gorgeous dolls. I'm very glad to have them in my collection. And I can't wait to get more every year for my birthday. And I hope you enjoy this video. And I hope if you don't collect these, I hope you do. And if you collect the modern ones, let me know what you think about them. I have not really seen a modern one in person except in the stores in a box. And like I said, maybe next year I will go ahead and buy a modern one and compare her to these lovely girls. Because maybe I'm wrong about them. Maybe I'll actually like them. Their outfits are very out there. But I don't know. There's just something about the 90s dolls that just speak to me. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this video. Like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna try to do better about posting more videos more regularly. It's been busy here recently. But thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.